Embracing the flow, the art of letting go and living fully. You only lose what you cling to. Buddha, why do we hold on to things so tightly? Many people spend their lives chasing, grabbing, and holding on to things they believe will make them happy. Money, power, relationships, recognition. But in this endless pursuit, they often find themselves exhausted, frustrated, and unfulfilled. Instead of bringing peace, this constant grasping only leads to stress and suffering. The harder we try to control everything, the more we realize that control is illusion. The ancient wisdom of Taoism, Buddhism, and other spiritual traditions teaches us that true happiness comes not from holding on, but from letting go. It is in surrendering to the natural flow of life that we find peace, freedom, and joy. The burden of control. Try and control life is like try and hold on to water. The tighter we squeeze, the more it slips through our fingers. People try to control outcomes, emotions, and even other people. They set rigid expectations and panic when things don't go their way. But life is unpredictable. Trying to force it into a perfect shape is like trying to command the wind. It's exhausting and impossible. Instead of forcing life to fit our desires, we can learn to adapt and flow with it, just as a river finds its way around rocks. We can move with life's changes instead of fighting against them. A story of letting go. There's a famous story about a Zen master who once invited a scholar to tea. As the scholar talked about all he knew, the master silently poured tea into his cup. He kept pouring even when the cup overflowed. Shocked, the scholar said, "Stop, the cup is full." The master smiled and replied, "Like this cup, you are full of your own opinions. To learn, you must first empty your cup." This teaches us that sometimes we need to release our rigid beliefs, fears, and need for control to truly grow. The way to possessions. Many believe that owning more things will bring them happiness. But have you ever noticed that the more we have to worry about? People buy bigger houses, only to fill them with more stuff. They chase high-paying jobs, only to become prisoners of their own success. They surround themselves with luxuries, only to feel empty inside. The story of the fisherman and the businessman. A successful businessman once met a fisherman resting by his boat. The businessman asked, "Why aren't you out catching more fish?" The fisherman replied, "I have enough for today." The businessman said, "If you catch more, you can sell them by a bigger boat and eventually build a fishing empire." The fisherman asked, "And then what?" The businessman replied, "Then you can retire and relax." The fisherman laughed, "But I'm already doing that." Happiness isn't in having more. It's in appreciating what we already have. The illusion of security. We cling to certainty, thinking it will keep us safe. We create plans, rules, and systems to protect ourselves from the unknown. But life is full of surprises. No amount of planning can prepare us for everything. Rather than fearing uncertainty, we can learn to embrace it. Life's unpredictability isn't something to be afraid of. It's something to marvel at. When we accept the unknown, we open ourselves to endless possibilities. A lesson from Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs once said in a speech, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward." So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. Jobs was fired from Apple, the company he started, but instead of clinging to his past, he embraced uncertainty. That setback led him to new creative ventures, which ultimately made him return to Apple even stronger. His story reminds us that even when life seems uncertain, trusting the process can lead us to unexpected success. The struggle for perfection. Society teaches us that we must always be better, faster, stronger. But perfection is an impossible goal. No matter how hard we try, there will always be something more to achieve. Perfectionism is a trap. It makes us afraid to fail. It makes us afraid to try. But growth comes from mistakes. Beauty is found in imperfection. The story of the broken pot. A water bearer in India carried 2 pots, one perfect and one cracked. The cracked pot was ashamed as it lost water on the journey. One day it apologized, but the water bearer smiled, pointing the path. "See those beautiful flowers? I planted seeds along the path, and your leeks watered them." Our flaws don't make us weak. They make us unique. Sometimes The things we see as failures are what bring beauty into the world. The fear of change. Change is the only constant in life, yet we resist it. We fear losing what we know, even when what we know is no longer serving us. But resisting change only creates suffering, like a tree that bends in the wind instead of breaking. We must learn to be flexible. Oprah Winfrey's journey. Oprah Winfrey faced rejection early in her career. She was fired from her first TV job because she was deemed unfit for television. But instead of letting that setback define her, she embraced change. She went on to become one of the most influential media figures in history. Had she clung to the pain of rejection, she wouldn't have unlocked her true potential. Change is not the enemy. It's the beginning of something greater. The freedom of letting go. So, how we let go? 1. Accept the present moment. Instead of worrying about the past or the future, focus on the now. This moment is all we truly have. 2. Trust the flow of life. Understand that life unfolds as it should. Even when things don't go as planned, they often lead to unexpected blessings. 3. Detach from outcomes. Do your best, but release attachment to results. Not everything needs to turn out exactly as you envisioned. 4. Practice gratitude. Appreciate what you have instead of always wanting more. Gratitude shifts our focus from lack to abundance. 5. Embrace simplicity. The less we cling to, the lighter we feel. Simplify your life and create space for what truly matters. 6. Let go of the need for approval. You are enough just as you are. Stop seeking validation from others and start trusting yourself. The beauty of surrender asterisk. When we let go, we don't lose. We gain. We gain peace. We gain freedom. We gain a deeper connection to life itself. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means surrendering to the wisdom of life. It means trusting that we are exactly where we need to be. So, take a deep breath, release your grip, trust the journey, and watch how life unfolds beautifully in ways you never expected. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on personal growth and resilience. So always I say don't complain, just do it. Thank you for watching.